Language Foundations Vocabulary Flashcards, helping you achieve understanding.
Something that causes feelings of wonder. The wonders of modern science. Have a wish or desire to know something. He wondered who had built this beautiful church. Be amazed at. The feeling aroused by something strange and surprising. A state in which you want to learn more about something. Place in doubt or express doubtful speculation. I wonder whether this was the right thing to do. Something that causes feelings of wonder. Be amazed at. We marveled at the child's linguistic abilities. Express astonishment or surprise about something. Have a wish or desire to know something. Conduct an inquiry or investigation of. Address a question to and expect an answer from. Conduct an inquiry or investigation of. Inquire into the disappearance of the rich old lady. Have a wish or desire to know something. Address a question to and expect an answer from. I inquired about their special today. A favorable judgment. A small token in admiration of your works. The feeling aroused by something strange and surprising. A feeling of delighted approval and liking. The feeling aroused by something strange and surprising. Something unusual, perhaps worthy of collecting. A state in which you want to learn more about something. Uncertainty about the truth or factuality or existence of something. There is no question about the validity of the enterprise. A sentence of inquiry that asks for a reply. He asked a direct question. Challenge the accuracy, probity, or propriety of. We must question your judgment in this matter. Pose a series of questions to. The suspect was questioned by the police. A formal proposal for action made to a deliberative assembly for discussion and vote. She called for the question. Conduct an interview in television, newspaper, and radio reporting. The subject matter at issue. The question of disease merits serious discussion. An instance of questioning. There was a question about my training. Place in doubt or express doubtful speculation. Pose a question. An informal reference to a marriage proposal. He was ready to pop the question. An event that happens. An instance of something occurring. A disease of frequent occurrence. An event that happens. An event that happens. An event that happens. Presently occurring, either causally or incidentally. Technical terms are rarely occurrent in literature. An instance of questioning. Pose a question. Show a response or a reaction to something. Act against or in opposition to. She reacts negatively to everything I say. Undergo a chemical reaction. React with another substance under certain conditions. The hydrogen and the oxygen react. React verbally. Show a response or a reaction to something. Respond favorably or as hoped. The cancer responded to the aggressive therapy. The feeling that accompanies something extremely surprising. The feeling that accompanies something extremely surprising. He looked at me in astonishment. The state of a person's cognitive processes. A temporary psychological state. The state of a person's cognitive processes. Reflect deeply on a subject. Think intently and at length, as for spiritual purposes. Reflect deeply on a subject. Reflect deeply on a subject. I mulled over the events of the afternoon. An island in western Scotland in the Inner Hebrides. A term used in Scottish names of promontories. Heat with sugar and spices to make a hot drink. Mulled cider. Reflect deeply on a subject. Reflect deeply on a subject. In ancient Greek mythology, any of 9 daughters of Zeus and Mnemosyne, protector of an art or science. The source of an artist's inspiration. Euterpe was his muse. Reflect deeply on a subject. Be bright by reflecting or casting light. Drive carefully, the wet road reflects. Reflect deeply on a subject. To throw or bend back, from a surface. Sound is reflected well in this auditorium. Give evidence of a certain behavior. His lack of interest in the project reflects badly on him. Give evidence of the quality of. The mess in his dorm room reflects on the student. Manifest or bring back. This action reflects his true beliefs. Show an image of. Her sunglasses reflected his image. Reflect deeply on a subject. Chew the cuds. Cows ruminate. Invest at a risk. To believe especially on uncertain or tentative grounds. Reflect deeply on a subject. Philosophers have speculated on the question of God for thousands of years. Talk over conjecturally, or review in an idle or casual way and with an element of doubt or without sufficient reason to reach a conclusion. Reflect deeply on a subject. Think intently and at length, as for spiritual purposes. Reflect deeply on a subject. Consider as a possibility. I contemplated leaving school and taking a full-time job. Look at thoughtfully. Observe deep in thought. Contemplate one's navel. Come up with an idea, plan, explanation, theory, or principle, after a mental effort. Excogitate a way to measure the speed of light. Reflect deeply on a subject. The scientist must stop to observe and start to excogitate.
Become our student and get access to effective and free educational materials. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to become a part of our growing YouTube community and to learn English effectively.